Here we are at Polar Park, located in Worcester, Massachusetts, home of the Worcester Red Sox. Being one of about half a dozen stadiums that opened in 2021, it's one of the newest in all of minor league baseball. The Red Sox moved their AAA team here after spending 50 years with an affiliate in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, although 2 of those years were as a AA team. Before I get into showing you the stadium, I will mention the parking situation. There are over 20 recommended parking lots or garages ranging anywhere from about $5 to $20. I chose to park at the Union Station garage because I was able to book it ahead of time online and it was only about a third of a mile off the highway. While this does seem expensive for parking, I do realize the stadium is in the middle of a city, so it is what it is. This particular garage was about half a mile from the stadium. As far as getting into the stadium goes, gates open 1 hour before game time, but you are able to get your tickets scanned in through security in the outfield area and watch a bit of batting practice. Unfortunately, with gates opening so late, you really only get to see a few minutes of the visiting team's batting practice. One of the coolest features about this stadium and one of the most unique seating areas in all of minor league baseball is the Worcester Wall. Tickets for this seating area were roughly $25, and tickets in general for Polar Park range anywhere from $8 for berm seating to about $44 for the DCU Club and other premium areas. The Worcester Wall is kind of a right field version of Fenway Park's Green Monster. There are a ton of food stands and bar areas here, and still being a brand new stadium, everything looks super clean and taken care of. The concourse is wide enough and I never felt overcrowded, even with the Friday night crowd coming in. I love stadiums that give you the ability to do a 360-degree walk around the entire place, and I walked around twice, and there are so many areas I felt that I still missed a lot. Panning around the stadium here from behind the third baseline, you get a great view of the Worcester Wall I mentioned earlier, as well as all the outfield areas like the berm. You can even see some older buildings in the distance, which shows a bit of historic Worcester. There's also a massive video board, which we'll see up close in a little bit. Here behind home plate, you can see the DCU Club and the upper seating area. In left to left center field, there's a large berm area, which is great for groups of people, and probably a fun area to watch the game from if you bring your kids to the ballpark. A major plus for this stadium is there are things to do for just about anyone. Plenty to eat and drink, a kids area, and a ton of seating options whether you're in a large group or even alone.
They got their draft.
There does still seem to be some more construction going on in the area as well. There's actually a multi-level concourse here with the main entrance and team store on the bottom level. There are both stairs and an elevator to go back and forth between levels. I didn't film much in the team store because it was really crowded, but it was one of the biggest stores at a minor league stadium I've ever seen. I looped around once more before the game and just wanted to show the setup of the seating bowl as well as some of the other outfield areas like the Worcester wall, a party area in right center field where I entered, as well as the Hanover deck and bullpen terrace. One thing I didn't mention earlier is that Polar Park can hold just over 9,500 spectators. The Woo Sox happen to have two mascots, which are Smiley Ball and Worcester, seen here.
Executive Vice President of Unibank, Justine M. Tenorcia. Rodriguez. And now, the AAA affiliate of our beloved Boston Red Sox, your Worcester Red Sox. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket and all the concourse store and the First Base Plaza. By the way, all three locations celebrate.
Here I am walking down into the Worcester wall seats, again located in right field.
Thank you all for presenting the game ball, and thank you to Rodenheiser.
Ryan Lavarnway, now 34 years old, who played for the Paw Sox, Red Sox, and various major league teams for parts of 10 years, was welcomed to Worcester as a member of the visiting team. One player I unfortunately missed seeing was Riley Green, MLB's second overall prospect, who got called up literally on their way to Worcester. One warning I do want to give is, at least this time of year, the sun is really, really bad in right field for the first 3 to 4 innings. You might want to bring a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen if you plan to sit here. The Worcester Wall is a really cool area to sit in if you want a chance to catch home runs off left-handed batters. I actually ended up with the home run ball that former Major Leaguer Heimer Candelario belted over all the seats, bounced onto the field, and got thrown back up by the right fielder. I knew there'd be a chance of that out here, but it still felt pretty lucky, being my first time at Polar Park.
Shortstop number 6, Zach Short.
It was 617 night at the park honoring Boston champions, mostly because of the date, which was a little funny considering the Celtics championship run ended less than 24 hours before this. One negative I can give the stadium is fan interaction with players is next to impossible because of the extensive netting, which goes even past the bullpens. If you happen to enjoy trains, you're in luck because I saw both an Amtrak train roll by as well as multiple freight trains throughout the night, which felt like they went on forever. Wrapping up, Polar Park is really nice, but it is expensive. If you plan ahead and buy cheap tickets, you can have an affordable night out, but it doesn't really seem like you can decide on a whim to bring your family out for a discount night of fun. I think once some of the novelty wears off, tickets will be easier to come by. Again, I'm not knocking the park at all, it's incredible, but it is expensive. If you happen to enjoy this video and want to see more like it, please like and subscribe to the channel.
Final score, 107. Worcester Red Sox 4.